Hey everybody, welcome to this week's video update for you. I am Matt Wolf, Editor-in-Chief of Car Wash Magazine and International Car Wash Association Brand Officer. This is your weekly update. This is the week of July the 19th of 2022. It is Tuesday today. So we're going to get into what you need to stay connected to the car wash community here in just a moment. If you want longer form content, you can do that at Car Wash the Podcast, wherever you are consuming your content. Or you can tune into one of our deep dives each month, the last Thursday of the month, where we're bringing on a special panel for you to hit on some really topical issues for you. And of course, if you are an ICA member, you get the quarterly issue of Car Wash Magazine in print form, full of great insight and information for you. Now, this week, let's see what's going on, shall we? We're going to start off with a few events for you. So the first one, I just mentioned how there's a deep dive opportunity at the end of every month. This month, we're talking talent management. We've got 3 folks on to talk about that. And we're going to be talking about how do you attract, retain, and train the next generation of talent, that generation being Generation Z. So check that out, 11:30 a.m., July 28th, on Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn, wherever you like to consume your video content. All right, now, here's another event for you. If you are the show-going type, and many of us are, and maybe you wanted to, travel to Australia, Car Wash Show Australia will be September 20 through 22. You can go check that out, see some equipment, make some connections, have a great time with your car wash community in Australia. Check that out. Another event for you that I want to make sure we reference here, Women's Leadership Experience. So that's ICA's event. We are bringing it back. It took a hiatus. We've reimagined the whole thing. So it's a 2-day residency program in partnership with Villanova. And so folks will come into that program. They'll get a certificate both from ICA and the Villanova University program there. Super awesome opportunity to build your village and just kind of raise awareness around some of these systemic issues that we're facing. So check that out. Here's the link for you. Let's make sure we get that up. That is carwash.org/WLE. Check it out today. All right, now in the news, what's going on? Well, I bet you can guess that there's some M&A activity and some growth. So let's get it. All right, so Champion Express, they've expanded in Iowa. So they've added some locations in their Iowa base of operations there. But they're entering some Illinois markets, and so that's going to be really interesting as they continue to expand and grow. So kudos to that group. And then we've got Superstar Car Wash. They are now expanding into Texas, so they're moving eastward. And they added 6 locations in Dallas. So super fascinating. Always fun to watch these things. Now, in terms of growth, you would be remiss if you didn't mention what's going on over at Magnolia Wash Holdings right now. They have added, in the first half of 2022, 20 locations on their quest to hit 100 by the end of this year. That organization has expanded their southeastern footprint by about 38%. So really growing pretty quickly here. Their goal is to go 100 locations every year for the next 5. So again, like I said, 20 in the first half of this year. Hey, like any good football team, they've got some adjustments to make here as they get into that second half of the game here. They're going to have to come out swinging and try and take some home runs here to get to that 30 mark in the second half of the year to hit that 100 goal. But I think they can do it. What do you think? We shall see. All right, now what else? We've got a story for you from the magazine, Car Wash Magazine. The 2021 emerging leaders were profiled in the latest issue of that magazine, the one that came out here in the spring. And we're going to be profiling the 2022 folks in the next issue of the magazine coming out here in just a few weeks. And so I want to get these folks up on the screen. I want to show you who we're talking about for 2021. Remember, these are last year's folks. Let's just honor them here real quickly. On your screen, as you're looking at it, the female here on my left, that is Destiny Baker from Mammoth Holdings. Then you've got Jason Thomas from Mike's Car Wash, Nick LaPasta from Hoffman Car Wash, and Augustus Brown from Alaska Car Wash Maintenance and Distribution. So great story in the magazine on those folks. You get a little bit more information about all of them and what makes them an emerging leader here in the car wash industry. And again, 2022 winners will be profiled in the next issue of Car Wash Magazine. So to read that, you make sure that you are an ICA member and you will receive that printed copy of the magazine in your mailbox. All right. This week, friends, This show is all about making sure you have one key takeaway. And this week, we've got a podcast episode for you coming up that is Bob Klein, ICA's research director, talking about some of the information coming from the latest consumer study. So check out this little clip.
Overall, across the industry, all wash types, we're looking at approximately 55% of customers who say that they're very satisfied. For those who are into market research, it's a 4-point scale from not at all satisfied to very satisfied. So you've got 55% overall satisfaction, but then to really understand what's driving those levels of satisfaction, you've got factors like overall quality, which also is at about 55. Pricing, folks are a little bit less satisfied with. 42% say that they're very satisfied. Value also at about 44%. The overall wash experience back to that average of 55%. Same for customer service at 54%. So if there's anything that brings it down in overall satisfaction, it's price per wash and perceived value per wash. But when you flip into the world of the subscription program, those factors are really ameliorated because they're so pleased with the overall quality, value, etc., that they're getting from their subscription program. They're voting with their dollars, they're paying in advance for that subscription, and they're loving it.
Hey, all right. So there's a little clip for you from the next episode of the podcast dropping on Thursday. Make sure you're subscribed. And if you are subscribed to us, make sure you leave us a rating, give us some feedback, let us know what you think of the program, and make sure that we are giving you the stories and information that you need to make better choices in your business. All right. Now, that's all I got for you, friends, this week. There's only one thing that you've got to do when you're out there killing it washing cars, and you know exactly what that is. Keep it clean.